Welcome to Standard Chartered Money Insights, a podcast series by Standard Chartered Bank that brings you market views and insights on the go.
Welcome to Cut to the Chase. Today is Thursday, the 3rd of August. I'm Daniel Lam, your host for the podcast. Yesterday, a few of my younger colleagues were getting concerned about Fitch's downgrade of the United States long-term ratings. But the reaction from risky assets were really far from what us, i.e. the older generation, had experienced 12 years ago. Of course, back in August 2011, it was really the sum of all fears. Because for the first time in history, S&P downgraded the United States to below AAA status. And soon it was compounded by the southern Israel cross-border attack and issues with Chinese property companies, all within the same month. Fast forward to August 2023. In the US, we've had too much inflation that recently showed signs of slowdown. Economic growth had been resilient as opposed to the economy back in August 2011, where it just literally came out of the ICU, i.e. recovering from the global financial crisis. Plus, there's room for the US to ease if the Fed so desires. However, if you're still concerned and want to hedge against uncertainties, you may take a look at gold. Now, we stay neutral on gold versus other asset classes with a 12-month forecast of $2050 US per ounce. Now, gold rebounded from its 3-month low on lower real yields, i.e. the yield adjusted for higher long-term inflation expectations, and weaker US dollar. Now, we expect further moderation of real yields and the US dollar over a 6 to 12-month horizon to boost gold prices as the Fed ends its hiking cycle and cuts rates as the economy slows. Continued demand from global central banks and fiscal demand are the key drivers behind our constructive view. While a recent revival in ETF flows was short-lived with total ETF holdings falling back to its March low, managed money position has risen in July. We've previously talked about how gold may be an effective diversifier in your portfolio if a recession were to occur in the US, which is our base case. Now, in the case of a no-landing scenario, gold may still perform well if inflation were to stay elevated or to surge again. Technically, it seems reasonable to accumulate some gold between the support level at 1900 and also 1950. The year high at 2072 appears to be a key level of resistance. That is all from me for today. As always, if you enjoy this podcast, please don't forget to rate and like it. Thanks for listening, and we wish you a happy day ahead.
Thank you for listening to Standard Chartered Money Insights, a podcast series by Standard Chartered Bank. For more details on the latest market insights, subscribe to Standard Chartered Money Insights.